welcome back to At Home with Cindy. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Glad you stopped by. So it's football season and I love queso. I love playing queso. I love it with pepper. I have it with peppers, tomatoes, you name it. And I like to make it myself because it's healthier and it actually is much more delicious. So I'm going to show you what I have here, and it's lickety split, so easy. I mean, you could basically make it almost as quick as you can open that cover of the one, the store-bought one. So, okay, let me show you what I have. Easy peasy. So I have about 2 cups of cheese. I can either use 3 cups or 2 to 3. So I'm going to start with the 2. I have more here on the side. I meant to put the cheese in this measuring cup, but my brain. So I have 2 cups of cheese here. I'll probably add a little bit more. Cayenne pepper, cumin, rotel. I like miles, and you can also just do like diced tomatoes and add a little tiny can of green chili, or you could even do your own peppers, which is really good. And this is 1 cup of heavy cream, and let me show you how it's done. So good, so good. I'm just gonna take my can of rotel. It's 10 ounces. You could do the half a can. You could do a whole can. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just put in some cayenne pepper, and I don't measure this. You do what you want. I'm not really a fan of heat, but add some cumin, probably about 1/8 of a teaspoon. And then you can always add salt and pepper later after you taste it, when you put the cream and the cheese in. So I'm just going to let this heat up just a minute or 2. I'm not cooking it or anything, I'm just letting it heat up. Okay, I'm just going to add my 1 cup of heavy cream, and you can also use like evaporated milk, but I think the heavy cream really adds good flavor to it. Of course, right? It's so fattening. Why wouldn't it? Just gonna heat that up a little. I'm gonna add my cheese, and you could do white cheddar, which I actually usually do. White cheddar, American cheese. You can do whatever cheese you want. Sky's the limit. And you don't even have to add this many tomatoes, but it's a good flavor. Okay, just gonna heat that just a minute. Okay, now that that's warm, I'm gonna add my cheese and let it melt. I'm gonna add more cheese, definitely needs more. I'll turn this even lower. Grab some more cheese. I'm gonna add a little bit, about a cup more. And you're just gonna heat it on low. And then I'm gonna taste test it with a chip and see if it needs any salt or pepper. Believe it or not, sometimes it does, even with all that cheese with the salt. I know, but this is not healthy. Okay, it's gonna take just a minute, and it's gonna all melt together. And this is excellent on nachos. Excellent nachos, homemade nachos. And you can add a thickener. I really don't know, maybe a little flour and butter. I don't really know. I never have. But if you don't like it, then I have the juice from the tomatoes. You could just add a thickener of your choice. Cornstarch even. Okay, let that melt completely. Oh goodness gracious. So the cheese is all melted, but it is kind of thin. So just for, I'm going to turn it up a little, just for the video sake, I'm gonna add some cornstarch slurry. I'm just gonna add a teaspoon of milk and a teaspoon, or half a teaspoon about, of cornstarch. I'm just gonna heat that a little bit more so it'll thicken, because it is very thin. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna put this in now. And it's going to take a minute or two to thicken. Oops, sorry. I'm definitely known for making noise in the kitchen. Just got to give it a minute. And then I'm going to taste test it. My favorite part. So you guys watching the games on Sunday? My husband's team and my boys' team are playing separate games, but so we'll probably watch. We'll have this, and then I'll share with you what we'll have for what's for supper Sunday. Okay. Let's go. Do your job, cornstarch. It's thickened, but not thick. Tastes so good. It tastes just like that jar, that orange jar of that queso with the tomatoes. That's what I'm making. I forget the name of it. All right, let me get a little taste test here. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, you're definitely going to want to be thicker, but when it cools down, it thickens up anyway. But, In a way, it tastes, well, let me show you. It tastes just like this. My husband loves these, and so does my daughter. I like them too, but I prefer homemade. It tastes like that. It's not as thick as that, but it's also a whole lot healthier. So I turned off the heat. I'm gonna let it sit a minute, and then I'm gonna put it in a bowl. Let me just get one more taste test just to see if I need any salt. I'm gonna add very little bit. I think it could have a little bit more cumin too. And definitely a little when I say cumin. Ooh. That's good. Oh yeah, that is delicious. Okay. I'm gonna move it off the heat, let it cool, and I'll be back. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm just letting it cool, and I know this video is probably not quick. Like I said, it would be to open the jar, but it really is. When you're not doing a video, it's so quick, and you don't need to put the heat on except for low to melt everything. So, I mean, it's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna get it off the heat and put it in my bowl. Excited. Oh, here, let me show you. And it's just, I mean, so much better for you, you know, because there's a few ingredients. Whoops, there goes my shirt. A few ingredients in that jar. A whole bunch of ingredients is not good. So it's still warm. Let me just scrape the bottom here. And turn that off so I don't annoy you. Oh my goodness. And you can garnish it with something. You can even put a few tomatoes, sliced tomatoes on top, you know, chopped tomatoes, fresh. And I know everybody uses those triangular None of tortillas. I really enjoy these from Trader Joe's. It's yellow corn, which I prefer, and I don't know, and they're round, but I really do prefer these. This, you make this at a party, it's going to be the hit of the party, believe me. Believe me, you're going to have to make double or triple, depending on the size of your party. So, these are all broken up. Why? I don't know. But here we go. This is it. Whoops. And that's it. This is going to go back into the trash. And that's it. So much better than jar. Let me get a few ingredients on the jar real quick. I mean, I'm sure it's mostly okay, but oh, I need my glasses. Skim milk. They do have cheese. They have vegetable oil, sunflower oil, canola oil, food starch, some kind of chemical, tomatoes. It's just so much better. I mean, seriously, how many ingredients we put in there? I mean, come on. So anyway, this is good in a pinch, but if you want to wow people and your family, this is the way to go. You could tell them I said so. Thanks so much for stopping by here today. Excuse my messy kitchen. I've been cleaning. Thank you so much for stopping by. I sure hope you try that. It really will be quick. It goes quick. You guys will not be regretting it. It's so good. So you guys enjoy your football this season, and I'll see you for What's for Supper Sunday. Take care.